Alright, what's up guys? Today is Friday 25th July. Time is 11:11. Let's quickly get this back testing done. As you know, I do a week's worth of data every day. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I started slacking and I have no reason why I didn't do it. But for the live yesterday, there was high impact news, so I didn't trade it. Anyway, we're currently sitting at $962 in profit. You can see it here as well. Win rate is currently 66.67%, which is good. Risk reward is basically 1. These are just the same, and these are the trades I took. As you see, 1, 2, lost 1. That was on the first week of August 2022, so we're going to be doing the second week of August 2022 now. Let's get into it. Okay, let's mark out Monday, 2:30. There we go. Skip all the way until then. Alright, let's mark out 5 o'clock quickly. There we go, weekly. We are bearish in the weekly. We did break structure to the downside already, and we're just making low lows, lower highs. So for the weekly, I am bearish. Daily, we're bullish on the daily. We broke structure back to the outside, but that just might be a weekly retrace. We're currently sitting inside this daily fair value gap. This one right here. I respected it. We could be pushing higher. On the weekly, we did break structure to the upside actually. So I'm going to consider it being bullish, but we still could retrace back into this weekly bullish fair value gap. 4 hour we are bullish, strongly bullish. We respected this fair value gap, pushed higher. I mean, we could still come take out these lows and then push higher. Hourly, let's start marking stuff out now. That low just got taken. Got this low. Gonna mark these hourly lows. It's a low. It's a low. And that's a low. I mean, we could somehow get all the way until down here. Somehow just mark out these extreme lows as well, because why not? We had this hourly fair value gap over here, which I'll mark as, say, purple. And then let's mark out the highs. We got that high. And these are just basically the same high. I'll mark that as equal highs. And we got this high up here. We also have that high. Okay. 15 minutes, let's see what the session's done. Asia low hasn't been taken, London low still yet to be taken. Both of the lows, session lows, are meant to be taken. Let me just mark them out. There we go. So those are the session lows. Let's see what price wants to do. That was London low that just got taken, I believe. Or was it? Yeah, it was London low that got taken. Don't know what I'm seeing on the 15. Let me see on the 5. 5 minute. We came swept London low. Hourly. We came inside the hourly fair value gap. So we could get a retracement of that. We did sweep all of these hourly lows over here. Back on the 5 minute. We could be getting a break of structure here. We got a break of structure on the 5 minute right here. If we get a fair value gap forming here, I will drop down to the lower time frame. There we go, we got a fair value gap formed. This is a 5 minute. We'll get rid of that for now. Actually, we'll leave it. 1 minute. Let's see. Price just swept those highs. Could see a reversal form from that. Could get a break of structure here. Bingo, there's a break of structure on the 5 minutes, and now we're going to be looking for reversals off here because we swept these highs. I just need price to leave me something here. I mean, it's left behind this inverse on the 5 minute. Let's make it red so you guys know it's an inverse. Drop down to the 1 minute. Reset. Okay. Let's go sweep. Price left behind this 1 minute fair value gap. Make this blue so you know it's a fair value gap. Let's mark out equilibrium as well. That's the high. That's the low. Price should come back to around there. And on the 5 minute, this will be considered the high and that will be considered the low on the 5 minute. But because we're trading on the 1 minute, we're going to consider that the high and this the low. Okay. Let's just okay, see what price wants to do. Came into equilibrium. If we get a strong bearish close respecting closing below here as well, I wouldn't mind entering. Strong bearish close. We broke structure in the 1 minute. Right here, that was a break of structure in the 1 minute. I could enter off right here and put my stops here, targeting a 1 to 3. But this risk reward is kind of crazy for me. Show up on the 5 minute. This is low key a crazy risk to reward. It's low key crazy risk to reward. So I'm gonna wait until a bear entry forms. So basically, maybe a fair value gap forms within here. There we go. Got this massive 1 minute fair value gap. It's being respected at the moment. Can this be considered as equilibrium? See price coming back into equilibrium. There we go, strong bearish close. That's where my entry would be. If my stops are that high, target 1 to 3. This is a much better risk to reward right here. There we go. place order market 1% save. So we do this. Go there, jump on the 5 minute quickly. Let's just see what price I do on the 5 minute. Okay, this is looking way more stronger. I could have entered off here, but it wasn't too good. 1 minute. Let's see how this trade goes. We could just hit stop loss straight away, but it looks like we're respecting equilibrium and this 1 minute fair value gap with this strong candle down. Oh no. Don't know what happened there. Price stops me out just to end up going straight to my take profit. I mean, I didn't take my take profit yet. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And say I entered here. My stops would have to be all the way up here. That 1 to 3 would have been all the way down, and it still goes. That wasn't really an ideal trade. I mean, I was right with the, the setup, but the execution was where the problem was. I'm just getting back into equilibrium over here. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the P&L after that trade. So for that trade, we lost $1,009, bringing our total to drawdown. But not much of a drawdown. Let's get rid of that. Equilibrium, there to there. Currently within equilibrium, respecting this 1 minute fair value gap. On the 5 minute, what do we have? We have this massive 5 minute fair value gap being tapped into at the moment. 1 minute. Tapped in, strong candle down. Short off this. And then target on 1, 2, 3. This is looking a lot stronger. We did just break structure to the downside over here. And the reason I say that is because we tapped into this other 1 minute fair value gap. I will be entering again, but with half risk, so I'm only going to be risking 0.5, so like $500. 5 minute, we did. Yeah, this trade is looking quite strong. Tapped into here. I would want it to drop now. I mean, if it comes back up, then that's me done for the day. 0.5 market safe. Just like that. There we go, close 50%. Save, stops to break even, and we're probably going to hit full take profit. Bingo. Maybe I should have waited for that, but because we went in with half risk, we came out of drawdown and we are currently up 1,270. We made $1,272 from that trade, and bring the total to 1,225, which means that we were on drawdown for just double digits. It wasn't a lot. This right here was a clean trade. Should have waited for this one instead of entering off this right here, but at the same time I knew that where price wanted to go, and yeah, I was just ashamed that the first one that we entered off was a losing trade. So we're currently up overall, as we were up I think around 900 and something, and then we lost 1k, meaning we were like, let's say $30 down, and then we made 1.2, meaning we're back up. That's done for Monday. This was a clean trade, honestly. 5 minute. I would anticipate a reversal back up from this 5 minute fair value gap, the one that we originally saw. And no, price just kept dumping, taking out both lows. I think this was Asia low. It came all the way to Asia low. No, never. Asia low's the next one. Yeah, I took out all of these lows. Asia low as well. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have held it until Asia low 4.129, but because of the way I trade, I am happy taking my 1 to 3 and calling it a day. But you just don't. The way I see it is, you don't jump in on the first opportunity. So, because if you jump on the 1 minute, we saw this opportunity right here with a strong bearish close. I could have entered off this, and I think I might have taken a loss if I entered off there. So this was the original. It came into equilibrium, and this 5 minute and 1 minute IFEG and FEG. If I entered short of this strong, I could have entered off this strong candle close right here. My stops right there. Target my 1 to 3. I would have hit 1 to 3. But if I entered off here, where I probably would have entered off, it would have been a break even, because I would have hit my 1 to 1.5 right around here, and then it would have reversed back on me. So, good day trading for Monday. Let's delete and get on to Tuesday. 1 second, when does this start? Okay, it's correct times. Let's mark out Tuesday 2:30. There we go. Let's get price into there. Bingo. Let's mark out 5 o'clock. Just like that. Okay, weekly. We did break structure on the weekly. Still, could be retracing back into this weekly fair value gap over here. Daily. We are still bullish on the daily. We haven't broken structure. If we were to break structure, we will have to close below this low. But we're respecting this daily fair value gap at the moment. We haven't closed below it. I mean, we could now, but until we do, I'm still bullish. 4 hour. We're currently making our way down to this fair value gap, which I will wait for until price comes into before I even consider buying. Because it's just too close for it not to want to come tap into it. Hourly, let's mark out lows and highs. I mean, we just swept out all of these lows, so I'll leave that there. Consider that the low, and then we have this low down here. We have that low there. We have this low there, and then we have this extreme one down here. Anything lower, we have this, but I wouldn't want to see price come all the way down. I'm still bullish at the end of the day. Highs, we got this. Change that to blue. We have that, which is basically, nope, I got swept, so that's the high. That's a high. That's a high. And that's extreme high. Okay. Consider that a high as well. And finally, we got this. Well, we'll change that to purple, as it's a fair value gap. I'll start with a fair value gap. We could get a tab back into here, and then price shorts into this about 4 hour FVG and hourly FVG, and then this reaction out there. Let's see what the session's done. Basically nothing. They both just moved sideways. This went down, back up. This was moving sideways. It came, swept it. Ideally, I would want price to come sweep out this low, tap into here, and then push higher, taking out these highs. Today might be a clean trading day if we get what I'm anticipating. I might even leave runners. I'll close like 80% at TP2 and then leave runners. Session started. Yes, just like that. We got exactly what I want to be tapped into here. Now we're going to see a 5-minute reversal forming. Is there anything here? I mean, we got this low that I marked all the way down here that could get tapped into. Hourly, we haven't closed below. I mean, yeah, we just closed below this, but on the 4 hour, we haven't closed below yet. So we are low-key still in. Are we considering this a break of structure? I mean, it's not inverse just yet. I mean, we could consider this an inverse. Let's change that to red. 1 minute. Okay, that's the low, that's the high. We haven't got a tap back in just yet. We are respecting this 1 minute value gap. On the 5 minute, yeah, that's still the low and still the high. So, let's see if price comes back lower into here. There we go, on a strong bullish close, bingo. That's my entry right there. Long position off that. Stops down there. Targeting 1 to 3. Obviously I'm going to go on the 5 minute and confirm it before I even. This right here is bullish. Strong bullish momentum. Ideally I could leave runners until like this high at least. Let's see what price action. We've got this 5 minute inverse right here. This is currently being respected, but with strong bullish momentum. On the 1 minute, what did we have? We had this 1 minute fair value gap. It hasn't been closed below yet. So that's still in the game as well. It's still in play. This hasn't been closed below. The 5 minute got tapped back into, and then we're currently inversing this right here. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could wait until this gets inversed, but at the same time we could see a tap in and then a strong bullish close like above, like higher. So leave that there. Just like that. We broke structure on the 5 minute, did we? Did we break structure on the 5 minute? Yeah, we broke structure on the 5 minute with that high. Can't consider this, but I want to see here that got broken. 1 minute, did we break structure on the 1 minute? We could consider this right here, break a structure to the upside, and then we respected everything else. So if this trade doesn't go through, then I low-key might be confused. Save, risking 1% as always. Let's mark our 50%, where I'll close 50% of the trade, and move stops to break even. Bingo. Just like I anticipated. If I had waited for a reverse back into here, I might have not got my entry. So just off this equilibrium and strong bullish close, I entered off that. We still could get that reversal back into there, just like that. Oh no. That doesn't make sense though. Everything was leaning towards bullishness. We had no reason to come back down here. This makes no sense. We had no reason to come all the way back into here. On the 5 minute, what was going on? There was no absolute reason to come. It's just gonna be one of those days. How much did we lose on that trade? We lost $1,012, bringing our total to $213. Why did we lose that trade? I couldn't even tell you. It made no sense to me. We had this 1 minute inverse. Got a tap in, little reaction. But the reason it dumped, I have no idea. It didn't even come take the low. Could have been tapping back into this 1 minute order block. Yeah, probably on the 5 minute. Could have been tapping into this 5 minute order block and then pushing higher. I guess I was wrong with today. I mean, this is the kind of loss that I'll be happy to take. Everything aligned, but it's just price action. Didn't want to comply at the end of the day. So, here's what it is at the end of the day. Would I have got another entry? No. This might be a bad week to be trading, but let's go. We were so close to break even as well. I think I should have moved stops to break. Nah, that's going against my trading plan. So this day did not make sense to me. Really just moved up, down. I mean, price opened here, we dumped. Came again. I mean, we did respect this. But my bias was bullish and I wasn't going to go against my high time frame bias just because I saw something like this on the 1 minute or the 5 minute. Let's mark out Wednesday, 2:30. Oh my days. This was definitely PPI or something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to trade Wednesday. I don't think so. This was definitely PPI or CPI, one of the eyes, and because of that, I wouldn't be trading that day. Let's mark out 5 o'clock. I mean, we could catch a reversal back by the way price moved. I wouldn't consider trading this day, so let's just see what price action would have done. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't consider trading this day. I for sure would have taken a loss if I traded this day. After you see such a move, don't expect much in New York session. Yep, I'm happy I didn't trade. Let's see on the 1 minute if I would have caught anything. I mean, it didn't even sweep no hourly highs. I mean, swept this hourly high just now. Is that an hourly high? Yeah, it swept it. Let's jump on the 5 minute. Absolutely nothing. So, I'm happy I didn't trade. Let's delete that and go to Thursday. There we go. We could be ending this week on a loss, but it is what it is. Not every week is going to be a winning week. Same with every month. Not every month will be a winning month. Here we go. Mark out 5 o'clock. Weekly. Still strongly bullish on the weekly. Daily. Strongly bullish. Currently breaking structure to the upside. Again. But it's not really a break of structure to the upside. It's just creating another higher high. 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour broke structure to the upside. Strongly bullish. So look at these hourly highs over here. And just got all of these imbalances up here. And we've got this extreme high. These two extreme highs. Chances of us reaching all the way, even until here, is a bit of a reach, but not impossible. In terms of lows, we got that low, that low. And we got this extreme low all the way down here. I can't be also marking those because chances of price making all the way and sweeping all of this slim to none, especially with this little bullish run that we have. Sessions didn't do much. I mean, price swept Asia high and low. London high got taken, London low still yet to be taken. So a little reverse would take out this low, would be ideal. The thing is, I have to take into consideration that I'm not trading ES right now. So the days that I might, it's not really forced to trade, but took a trade that wasn't as strong would have probably been a very nice trade on ES. So I just gotta keep that at the back of my mind in case. Just because I know I trade ES on live markets as well. I do this just because NQ was the main pair that I was trading before I added ES. Let's go and see what price action wants to do. Hourly, was that hourly high? I mean, yes, it was an hourly high. Can consider an hourly high. Probably make our way to the high, yes. And the next one. Left behind this 5-minute inverse after sweeping and that high. And this is the 5-minute inverse right here within another fair value gap. 1 minute. We got all of this inefficiencies over here. There we go. Let me mark out equilibrium. That's the high. That's the low. There we go. So close to equilibrium. See if we get tap into equilibrium. Just missed it. We just missed the equilibrium by like a pip. The price proceeded to break structure to the downside. And we could climb back up to rebalance this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Change that to blue. And then we'll mark out the new equilibrium or this range of price starts coming back up. Maybe just a missed trade today. Yeah, price is going to continue going down. Let's go on this. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Actually, leave that. I was right with the whole thing. Could have considered entering off this breaker structure right here on the 1 minute. This candle close was a strong bearish close. You would have entered here on this candle opening, so that candle close. Stops would have been above there. Risk my 1, 2, 3 would have hit so quickly. 1, 2, 3, so around here, 1, 2, 3. And imagine if I held all the way to this bottom, that's 1 to 8. But I wouldn't have. And yes, we got the sweep now. Let's see on the 5 minute if we get anything. Again, we missed this trade here, but on ES we could have caught the trade. There's a possibility that the trade looked clean on ES. So my back. I'm starting to get old. Oh my days, I'm having back problems. Back pain, not problems, back pain. We swept London low. Get rid of this. London low got taken. Okay, let's see if we can catch a little quick reversal. Okay, we left a 5 minute fair value gap. Right here. There we go, jump on the 1 minute and wait for the reversal to happen. Okay, we tapped back in. Let me mark out equilibrium. That's the low, that's the high. I mean, on the 1 minute you can consider this the low and that the high of the trading range. And ideally I would have wanted to come deeper into this fair value gap on this 1 minute fair value gap over here. So I would wait for this And that's where I'm going to mark out this 1 minute inverse. Make this red. I want price to come deeper into this 1 minute inverse, as well as equilibrium on the 5 minute. I mean, this would have been a beautiful entry if I wasn't trying to target this area. But because I see this, I'm not going to enter just because it's more of a chance of stop loss getting hit, just like that. There we go, we came inside equilibrium and the 1 minute inverse. Came deeper in. First strong bullish close. Still wasn't strong enough for me, and we just continued lower, taking out more lows. Get rid of this. 5 minute. Get rid of this. Swept another low. And what time is it? 4:45. Yeah, I would have been off markets by now. So, missed entry. It was a clean trade, but just a missed entry. Friday finally. There we go, 2:30. Oh no. Daily. Still strongly bullish. We could tap back into this fair value gap before pushing higher. We could just be making the top of the wick right now, and then we could just reverse, as we still got a lot of time left. Let's mark out highs and lows on the hourly. That's a low. That's another low. Another low. Another low. And then we'll mark this purple as we start open over fair value gap. Or the stop. That's a high. And that's a high. I mean, nothing much in between except from fair value gap. Choose this to purple so we know it's a fair value gap. Sessions, what do the sessions do? London high got taken, London low and Asia low still yet to be taken. Both the highs already been taken. We could sweep this and reverse down, or we could just reverse now, take out those lows and then push higher. So I guess we'll see. I think we'll probably push higher and then lower, or just higher and keep higher. Forgot to mark out 5 o'clock. Bingo. And then swept that high, tapped into the fair value gap. Nothing to enter off of on the 5 minute. I don't see anything, I just see a lot of wicks. 1 minute, would there have been anything on the 1 minute? 1 minute just looks very choppy. I'm not gonna risk an entry just because I have my bias. Unless I see something happen in the 5 minute. I think Friday's another no trading day. Yeah. Friday's definitely another no trading day. What time is it? 4:15. Yeah, I probably would have been off markets by now. Could have considered this. 5-minute fair value gap. At the same time, look at price action. It just looks too choppy. Hourly, it could be attacking this high, maybe. Hourly has nothing to reverse to. 15-minute, I mean, we're creating this fair value gap. Other than that, let's mark out equilibrium of the range. This was equilibrium of the range for the 5-minute. Price hasn't come into equilibrium of either. Strong bullish close out might entice others, but not me. Okay, so all of this, never tapped into anything. This is just terrible price action day. Ideally I want all of this to get taken. Just like that. Did tap into this 1-minute fair value gap. Strong bullish close. Could have entered off here, but due to the time and how price action looks for the day, I'm good, honestly. This could go ahead and hit full take profit. But honestly, I'm good. Yeah, happy I didn't take it. Had a feeling it wasn't a strong trade. Other than that, oh, what a coincidence. This stopped me out just to go hit full take profit. Anyway, Friday price action was terrible. This week I did end on drawdown. And I'm not in drawdown, but I did lose the first week's profits. Started off strong. Wait, let me go back and explain it. This is looking like a wave chart. One of those sound, I'd explain it as one of those sound things. Anyway, win rate still good, 50%. Risk reward, my risk reward is a lot better. We were 0.99, now we're 1.51, which is great. This doesn't really matter. Total P&L 213. We started around 900 something, so we did lose quite a bit, but I'm okay with that. We've won 1, 2, 3 and lost 1, 2, 3. So we took the 6 trades, 1, 3, lost 3. We did win. Yeah, we've won more than we've lost. And yeah, other than that, that's the second week of August 2022. We did trade, I think it was Thursday, due to that news, and it was a good choice I didn't trade because it was most likely going to be a losing trade. So I need to go ahead and edit this video. So any questions, leave it for me in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. Other than that, thanks for watching. I need to go edit this video, and then I'll be back later today for the live trading, which if price does give me an entry, I will trade because there's no news. There was news at 1:30 though, but that's pre-market, and there was orange folder, so I will most likely not do much. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace.